You know, I just feel like wake up, thank the creator of all things for every second you're blessed with. Positive energy, push that out. The dog is waiting for me to run or walk up close so he can sneak up on me, and it's crazy. Hey, I tried to explain to my uncle, ancestral heritage. I tried to explain to my uncle ancestral heritage. He kind of laughed at me. I tried to explain to him, the Yoruba people, which came up in our bloodline, so I was trying to explain to him ancestral heritage. Lately I find my family is like kind of straying away from the Bible with good reason, because, technically the new version, if you pay attention to what's going on, even with President Donald Trump saying we're bringing the Bible back to America, as if the Bible never left America. The fuck? Anyway, mind you, what we've been reading from qualifies as a slave Bible. You read the real Bible, there is no praising of masters and, structuring of slaves until you get into this. But really, get up. You don't believe me? All these dang Bibles say something different in it. You got one condoning slavery, this is the King James, and one that speaks against it. Those are the other Bibles, like the ones before it. The Enuma Elish talks about slavery. It gives instructions because that was them programming a set of people to work for them. You got to understand, like, at one point, the Bible was a gear of war. Religion is a gear of war. It's literally a gear of war. If I control your God and who you believe in, I can make you do anything. I can make you jump off a cliff. I can make you bomb on your brother or your sister. Just because I told you that's what God wanted you to do. If you weak enough to believe it, then so be it. You know what I mean? Me and my primordial essence remembers a time before all of this when we made up games because we were bored. We had no televisions. We had sticks and stones, so once we started writing and cuneiform and calligraphy and different things, we made up these elaborate stories to get lost in. We started using our imagination. But see, me, myself, when I started talking about the truth, that the fact that some human or some being wrote these books in these stone tablets, quite possibly a human, who had one crazy imagination, Steven Spielberg, I'm just saying, George Lucas with Star Wars, you get into like the modern days, I love Quentin Tarantino. He's a beast. Most of his are real though. It's like, yo, these are real scenarios. Like, yeah, chop, 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 right? Chop, 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 right? It's like, I'm telling you this to be like, yo, we're at war right now. The war is not imaginary. Every now and then I wonder, what if it's the AI and it's just putting out fake news and propaganda, and Putin is sitting somewhere on a golf course playing 9 holes with Donald Trump and Joe Biden, as far as like, as well as the Korean president. Like, like, it's all Hollywood, right? You ever listen to Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Everything's made in the Hollywood basement. What if Earth was made in the Hollywood basement? Look, man, if anything I'm saying resonates with you at a level to where you believe it, or you start researching it and being like, maybe Josie's right, you are easily swayed. You need to go back to church and you need to be reprogrammed. I'm just messing with you. Know yourself, follow your path to God. We as a species owe it to ourselves to know ourselves. And yes, I said it, we as a species, because technically we're not just man, we're mankind. We're the species of mankind, and we must preserve the legacies of that species. Y'all have a great day.